Hi, this is Meander Migration Modeling in the iRIC tutorial. Today's video is a brief overview. And in this overview, what I'll do is I will run a Meander migration scenario so that you can see how it works. I won't be explaining it, but I want to show you just how cool it really is. I do have three pieces of important information on hand that I will call upon. One is the georeference projection. The second is flow data. And the third is a prepared center line of the channel. And in some other tutorials I'll show you how to develop all of those data. Okay. First thing to do is to start the iRIC software and create a new project. That new project will start off. It keeps asking you if you want to do this really, and you say yes. Okay. First of all, we want to establish that projection that I was talking about. And you do it at this point here. The projection is 26910. There we go, right there. Okay, that establishes the projection for us. Calculation condition, that's how we set up our flow variables. 5 flow variables you put in are the discharge, width, depth, slope, and the particle size. Using a fixed discharge, that's fine. Now, as an erosion grid, we want to use a fixed value of erodibility in the background. We set that there. We have to make sure we have an output folder we use. Okay. Okay, you have to make a brand new output folder and name it. This will be test 4. Getting close. You also have to make sure that your spatial projection is the same as the one you set. This is for your output. UTM zone 10, north. The next thing you do is bring the center line in. And many of these steps will be explained in details in other tutorials. Now I just want to show you how it works. Okay. There it is. That's the center line of the Sacramento River Channel. Now, I would like to have a nice background map behind it. There's a Google Earth map background map. So that we can see it more clearly, we'll change its color. Now that's the center line from which we begin to do our migration modeling. And all you have to do that is press this button. We're ready to go. Now, we need to save the project as a certain name. Let's call it test 4. Oops. Okay. The screen here shows you how fast it predicts the channel. That's it. We did it. We've predicted the migration. Now, this is the original data. And when you press this button here, you see the output. That's the migration after 50 years. Again, let's put a background map on it, make it a little bit nicer to see. Let's change the color of it. And this time change it to red because it's output rather than input. Immediately, if you want to visualize the migration of this, you can do it right here. change the time scale a little bit, and perhaps enlarge this so that you can look at a single bend. Check out this bend up here. Here's a slider. It goes from 2016, and you can animate it and watch the migration over time. That's the first way you can view the output. Now there's another way to view output, and that's with any geographical information system software. I'm going to be using QGIS. Pretty easy. I'll show you how you do it with the QGIS. Start a new project, and just as we did before, first thing to do is to establish what our projection is. And you want to bring in your files. That's 4 files. Let's just bring them in all. Okay. Now, how about a map? Just as in the others, we can bring in a Google map. And if we put it on the other end, we can see things a lot easier. Okay. Put it there. Come in and show you this bend that we were talking about. That's a very quick overview of how to use the Meander Migration software in the iRIC platform. If you have any questions about it, you can contact me. That's my email. Thank you for watching.